flag bearer w'ekibiina kya National Unity Movement yamazidde okutuula omukolo ogubaddeko gwe gw'okuwaayo empapula documents ba commissioner bazitunulemu ate bawe advice chairman ssentebe wa Akakiiko embeera eyo bwetyo bwetambula erudde eyo ekifo kyoyoteddwa mu ngeri enjawulo olabyeko ku mbeera
ekifo twatuukayo olulinga tebannaba na kutandika twatuukayo n'akakiiko ak'ebyokulonda nga batulambuza ebigenda kutambula bite byonna basically bafuna ndowooza ekifo kiri neutral kubanga babadde nga bakolera Nambole bwe yafuuza isolation nabagaa katufuna ekifo ekiri neutral ndowooza ekitaliko nnyo kakwate ka kibiina gundi
Nambole yaliko akakwate ku kibiina tebangako kakwate ku kibiina
andi gyemugaa nti nayo yali neutral kyafunye ekifo ekirala kino ttendekero ly'abayizi kubanga singa balinanyisiza ate mwatuteeka wano kumpi kati defranchisement yandibaddewo nti bwe mwagenda maaso okusunsula ate mwatwala bano balina akakwate ku kino endowooza ekifo kiri neutral.
Ba commissioners ndaba empapula bazitunulamu oba
empapula kati batunula certificate of compliance empapula ez'obuyigirize bangi badde nga basaba empapula
abo electoral officials abo si commission
bonna abakozi b'akakiiko ka
abo electoral officials
bagenda okuadvisinga omukulu
ndabako yiyo certificate si education eyo
certificate of compliance ebyayo twagala ya erivo okusinga waye yekola mwekyo badde ng'olengera social media muleete empapula z'omukulu mukulu n'abayo n'alunga nti yesimba kuva mu 96.
The nomination exercise is a joyous affair, and from our DJ who give us some appropriate accompanying music. But what is going on is a scrutiny of the papers that have been presented. And like Mr. Mlekwa said, what we are looking at are the following. Is the nomination paper submitted in 3 copies. Has the aspiring candidate consented to the nomination? Other documents like proof of minimum formal education, of A-level or its equivalent, and proof of registration as a voter, proposer and the seconder. So our teams are handling that. Now, for the benefit of those who are meeting the commission for the first time, I'd like to take the honor to let you know how this table is constituted. On my immediate right is Commissioner Justin Ahabwe Mugabi, Commissioner. Next is Commissioner Peter Emorud, Commissioner. And then next is Commissioner Natalie Etomalu, member of the commission. The chairperson has already talked to us. We've heard from him, Justice Simon Mugenyi Byabakama. And the deputy chairperson, Hajat Aisha Lubega. And next to the secretary, extreme right, is Commissioner Alhaji Mustafa Chigozi Sebagala. We have apologies from Commissioner Honorable Stephen Tashevia, who is not able to be with us. He lost a father yesterday ago, and the family is still going through. So once again, you are welcome to the nomination venue. We have on my left, legal officers and election management staff who are perusing the papers for correctness, that the particulars that have been submitted are those that are required according to the law. But we also have another team that is supporting the exercise on the extreme right, from IT department and voter data and finance, to ensure that that part that is required is also complied with. We are humbled to have in our presence high-level delegation accompanying the aspiring candidate, and we welcome you, Mama Janet. You're welcome to this occasion. I want to say the title's right, but we're honored to have high-level delegation from the NRM, including the Right Honorable Prime Minister who is with us. We welcome you, sir. And the SG, the NRM, we welcome you, Madam. You're welcome, please enjoy. It's a joyous affair, like we said. And as we go through the process, I will call on the DJ to give us appropriate accompanying music. Thank you very much. So someone said I did not say my name. My name is Paul Bukenya. I am acting spokesperson, Electoral Commission. Thank you very much and welcome. Would like to recognize other dignitaries who are with us here this morning, including the Vice President of Uganda, the Honorable Edward Chwan Kaseka. And sir, you're welcome to this function. We welcome you. We have representation from civil society, high commissions and diplomatic community who are with us, and I'll be mentioning them as I get all the particular details. But you're welcome to this function, and we look forward to a joyous experience as we go through the nomination exercise. Also present with us is the Honorable Katumba Wamala, Minister of Works. Welcome your presence, sir, and recognize you, sir. Deputy IGG is here with us this morning. Hajat Wangadja. The Vice Chairman of the NRM, Alhaji Moses Chigongo. Recognize your presence, sir. We salute you, sir. Welcome. Mama Janet already welcomed you. Thanks for accompanying the aspiring candidate. Always. Thank you so much. And of course, the NRM Secretary General, Honorable Kasule Lumumba. Thanks for organizing a team that complies with the guidance we gave. This is how we wanted the team composed, in small numbers. Thank you for doing that.
ebyo bifaananyi bye tufuna okuva eri Kyambogo ekifo eri okusunsulwa ogenda maaso okuva mu kibiina kya NRM okakasa nti omuntu waabwe oba oliawo asunsulwa. Wamala Mohamed, tiimu nene twogedde oba boogedde ku of course First Lady Janet Museveni, boogedde ku Prime Minister Rakana Rugunda, boogedde ku Vice President Sekandi, boogedde ku Secretary General w'ekibiina ekya NRM.
We're asking for the nominator to present the other copies. We're asking the nominator to present the other copies. Just the copies of the documents.
Okay, ndozi omukolo gw'okugenda maaso gwana Wamala.
Kuba olengera ndowooza olengera n'obutebe bungi nnyo obwategekeddwa naye bonna mukulu Paul Bukenya babadde ayogera mulimu abataze na ttiimu ya president abatali ku ttiimu ya president abazenga abagenyi obugenyi abayita obuyisi naye ndowooza olengera ttiimu ya president yo nga yo abantu abayitidde officially okumwescoutinga oba nomination team ye era bayinza okuba tebasukka 10.
Yebaziza bwana Paul Bukenya omwogezi w'akakiiko yebaziza NRM nti bakompliance ne guidance ez'akakiiko ekyokulo.
Tulengera mukulu Kenneth Omona we tulengera munnaffe Maama Janet Moses Kigongo vice chairman w'ekibiina omukulu okwawe vingira
naye ne bwandyagadde okuleeta abantu abangi obayisaawa okutuukaawo obayisaawa
kakati abo
security checks ezinaabeeraawo mukubaawo emisanvu
tutamanyi kyekugambye nti kakati ekyo kyekigezo tetumanyi oba FDC bwegamba nti ereete 20 bwe banaatuka ku
obayisaawa
babagamba nti mwerondemu 10 kasita mwebalanga muli 10 nga mujja kubanga ndowooza kulina okubeerako mukyala wa engineer Patrick Oboy baletemo Roland Kaka Kajinda abadde akulembera task force yenna
nakulira akakiiko ndowooza ak'ebyokulonda tetebo mukaba
bamwenda baletemo naffe Ibrahim Semujunganda omuvuzi w'ekibiina
Kayija Harodi
secretary bananera amafaabi kanoza kunyana amafaabi bajja kulondako omu wajja ate Kayija talina kujja kati awo nakyo bajja kulondamu abantu 10 kubanga otunulira mbeera nti bano bacomply
ndowooza bye tulaba byonna ebyo bya defiance nze ononsonyiwa Wamala ndaba it is claims in futility nti ne bw'onookola otya bwe banaakukwatira ku roadblock oba ku checkpoint obudde bwo bwe bujja okuba nga bukufa mu ngeri eyo kuba olina obudde bw'oteeka kutuukirako wali ku meeza eyo mu ntegeka eyo so bw'onoowalira n'ogaa nti nze ngenda n'abantu bange 200 oba 200 ne bakuyimiriza obudde nga bugenda gwe ne bakuyimiriza ku roadblock simanyi oba kikugasa n'omulundi n'ogumu
kakati banayafuzi babazibu nnyo alonda ekimukolera kubaga nti katubataataaganye
waliwo ekitambula eyo katukiwulirize
this morning. You're welcome, sir, and thanks for representing the faith community very well. His Eminence Sheikh Abdallah Semambo. You're welcome, sir. We also have in our presence representative of the Uganda Kings and Cultural Leaders Forum, Right Honorable Ambassador Georgia Team. Thank you for coming to represent the culture community. My senior, the government spokesperson of Fonopondo, is with us this morning. And I think together we'll take out the message of self-participation in the electoral process like we've been doing. We can do that and promote safe participation and responsible exercise of rights during the electoral process. Because we need to protect the supporters, the electorate, the communities from the danger of spread of COVID-19 during the electoral process. So small gatherings and regulated meetings. Thank you, Bwana Oo, for your presence. We have representation from civil society, Mrs. Elizabeth Rwanga, for Women in Elections. Thank you for coming and attending the nomination and witnessing it. So as the nomination verification continues, we still send out that message to the aspiring candidates, and now the first aspiring candidate, that it is possible to participate safely in the electoral process, protecting our electorate from the danger of spread of COVID-19 through use of non-contact means of engagement and through low human-to-human contact, where you have small, simple, regulated meetings, and remote engagement through the media, where millions can hear your message and participate in the process. We want to come out of the electoral process when you're alive and healthy, strong, and ready to take our country, continue taking our country and advancing it after the elections in February next year. So take our message as Electoral Commission, and together let us see achieve a safe electoral process in 2021. I want to thank you. With the chairperson is Mr. Omar Chimba. He's the head of election management. He's responsible for ensuring that everything that has been presented complies with the requirements in the law. Mr. Chimba Omar is responsible for all of that. And he holds a very, very important stamp, which I see he has now passed on to the chairperson. Looks like the paperwork is progressing well, and we'll hear an announcement shortly from the chairperson.
Ensonga oziraba ebigenda mu maaso beekebejja mpapula
awulira stamp enkulu ennyo gyagenda okukoona ku mpapula zino okakasa nti zonna zituukiridde ebisaanyizo oba zituukiriza ebisaanyizo byonna ebyetaagisa
awalyoka alangirire
obuyigizi bwe bwalagirwa.
Abatuuliriza bye bagezaako okwekebejja biri bina ku bye batuwadde, bagamba nti ekisooka ze copies esatu eza nomination papers ezo zo ziteekwa kuweebwayo era bateekwa zeekebejja. Olabyeko wali nga bazisaba nti mulete copies nazo tubere nazo
nominator bagenze maaso kubanga nominatinga.
Ekyokubiri kwekakasa nti empapula ezo ziriko omukono ogwa candidate eyesimbyewo. Then ekyokusatu ye minimum qualifications, education qualifications, ezo nazo zeekebejebwa. Then ekyokuna kisembayo ye proof of registration nti mulonzi ali ku register ono gwe mulese gwe musemba gwe muletanga candidate mulonzi.
Ekyo kyakyankalanya Robert Mao kuba bino byaliwedde atogenda okukebera nga si mulonzi era n'ava mu mulukano. Omukulu wuyo atandise okukubako stamp akakasa nti ebiwandiiko byonna ebimuweereddwa bitwogeddeko
bako kinkumu kiikyo
ekizungu yakoonako akakasa nti byonna ebyo ebyogeddwako bituukiridde. Era Yoweri Kaguta Museveni nga ssentebe wa NRM
okubanga bamukuunidde muno
asooseewo ebiwandiiko ebirayika byonna bamaze okubyaprovinga kati omukulu ekiddako kulangira mu butongole
nti
candidate era ali fule nominated ne siru zizo zikoneddwako akakiiko ak'ebyokulonda. Kati awo ekiddako
ndaba nga buli lupapula sebu balukoona ku ekinkumu ekyo ekizungu
bakukwasa entitlement zolina okufuna ku lundi guno bawa mmotoka yokka na 10,000 akasente kavaawo ak'obukadde 5 etteeka lyakajjawo bakuwa mmotoka na 10,000 bwokka.
Ekyo nga kigenda kukosaamu abamu
kati okwata obukadde bwa 2 n'obuwaayo nenga kyebagenda okuwa 10,000 bwokka. Isi kyekola
abaali 87 abaali
22 basobola okuzza empapula 22. Yes, nomao naye okumawo kulundi ogusembayo nobula 23. So kwa 23 so far
the number is scaling down. Now we hope tebajja kusokka
kakati tumanyi 10 balibo bonna oba banatuukiriza obukwakulizo okujja ne proof of payment ey'obukadde 2 n'abasooka gituno yagamba obukadde 2 kati bw'obanga gwe sponsoringa
ate jjukira buli non refundable
kati bano ne bw'otambula lunaku lumu bweru nga bannaye kinnemeredde
kale katufune Paul Kenya.
According to our program, after the candidate has been declared nominated, we are inviting such candidates to talk to the nation. If you realized, we've had limited media presence here, also part of the compliance with the COVID-19 prevention measures. But we provide a tent where there will be opportunity to talk to the country, to talk to the people, and to make a statement. The first statement as a nominated candidate for the 2021 general elections. So I call upon dear members of the press to follow the protocol that we put in place. We would not want to keep nominated candidates here beyond the time that we agreed, and I think we know that, as media. So we will interact with the candidate in the media tent so that they address the nation and mention what's going on and what they plan to do in the coming electoral process. We have with us today International Republican Institute. These are some of our partners who help work with us and support and complement our voter education and training initiatives. Mr. Nyakana Frank Rusa, you're welcome. We also have our old-time friend who is always walking the journey with us, Crispin Kaheru, election expert. We salute you, sir. Thanks for coming to be with us this morning. Now, when you see the pen coming in, that means the ink is now getting onto the paper. You saw the seal, you saw the stamp. That sends a good message that the paperwork is moving well. It's moving fine. The land judge consulting with the technical team and the proposer to ensure that everything is set before he makes a declaration concerning the nomination. And that appears is satisfied the answers that is obtained from the people is inquiring from. So ink touches paper, and I think the proposer is greatly relieved, aren't you? Sure, relieved. Thank you. Yeah. We have with us our chair, returning officer, the chairperson of the Lecturers Union Association for Universities. Mr. Dr. Ochana Francis is here with us. Dr. Chana, thank you for representing the association. Thank you very much.
Right, Liku Soul TV eno special broadcast mwetukuweereza ebiva eri ekitebe oba enkambi y'akakiiko k'ebyokulonda kwe basinziira ekyambogo okulaba nga basunsulamu okusunsula ogenda maaso kwekwa flag bearer w'ekibiina kya NRM Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Embeera ndowooza tewali bunkenke n'akamu bwana Wamala bw'obeera
Their time. The commission is still open and welcoming aspiring candidates who fulfill requirements for nomination over the period of 2 days. And I think that addresses the question from members of the public and the press that there are some people who have not yet scheduled but have been in the line. As and when they satisfy and comply with the requirements, why not they will join the queue and get into the nomination venue for purposes of nominations.
Teekateeka zonna bwe ziba ziwedde
oba n'abalala bonna
basobola bayingiza mu queue mu layini eyo ne babookinga obudde ne bagenda mu maaso kubanga basunsulwa. Nobert Moyo yatugambye wanca n'akakiiko kagaye waliwo ebikyatagalatagalamuko ebyetaaga okwongera okulongoosa mu mikono gye gyewaayo. Yagiwaayo budde nga bugenzegenze bwali kikeerezi naye bagenda maaso kubanga bakyamwekebejja bamugambye ayinza okusunsulwa bina nga biteredde bulungi olunaku olw'enkya.
Mbadde nkugamba wali nti bw'obeera
Thank you for your patience in going through the paperwork of the first aspiring candidate. And everything seems to be satisfactory. Therefore, I, Justice Byabakama Mugenyi Simon, being the returning officer for the nomination of presidential candidates, hereby declare that Yoweri Museveni Tibuhaburwa Kaguta, a duly nominated candidate in respect of the presidential elections 2021, having fulfilled the nomination requirements under the Presidential Elections Act 2005 as amended. As a duly nominated candidate, you will be required to observe the following. A, appoint an official agent who will coordinate your campaign meetings and media program and also attend meetings on your behalf where necessary. Secondly, avail the Commission with the schedule of your campaign meetings and media program as soon as practicable to facilitate the smooth harmonization of all the candidates' campaign programs countrywide. Finally, you'll be required to sign a memorandum of understanding with the Electoral Commission on compliance with the harmonized campaign program and adherence to the campaign guidelines, including the COVID-19 standard operating procedures. I wish you success. Thank you so much. May I invite your agent to receive these copies, please? Leonard, yes.
Traditionally, over the past few times when we've had nominations, we've been doing a handshake, but now we can only do the handshake from a distance because we wave. Yeah, sure, we wave as a measure, to protect each other from the risk and the potential of spreading COVID-19. So we congratulate you, sir, on your successful nomination. And now, with our protocol team, dear members, and with your permission, sir, we would like to have the nominated candidate, no longer aspiring candidate, nominated candidate, to be ushered to the media tent and talk to the press, talk to the nation.